do this in English because it's much easier for me, and I might look down at my notes because this is the first time I've actually written something because I don't want to miss anything. My name is Eric Zakstaje Ravidal. I'm Mohawk clan from Gutawaga. That's where my family comes from. Some of you might know who I am in the Aboriginal community, some might not. I'm not an Aboriginal leader. I'm not a person that carries a feather. I'm not a person that carries a drum. Until a few days ago, the government didn't even recognize me and my rights as a non-status Native person. But I'm here like all of you. I'm someone who cares about my brothers and sisters, who cares about our land, our water, our air, who cares about traditions and culture and our language and our songs, who cares about our ancestors who still show us the way. And most importantly, I care about our future generations, and I want them to have all the things I've mentioned. My elders taught me how we say thank you. Thank you for the air, the land, the water, the animals, the people. To give thanks for everything and to look at a positive in everything. Don't look at the negative, look at the positive. So I'm here to say thank you. Thank you to someone that hasn't been thanked. I'm here to thank Stephen Harper. I'm here to thank you for waking up all our people, but not just our people. But not just the people across this land, but the people across the world, and to see what's happening in Canada. It's not the country that everyone thinks is just all apologetic and lets everything go. I want to thank you for reigniting a fire that lay dormant inside my people for so long. It burns in some people, but now it's burning brighter than ever. And it's going to keep burning. I want to thank Stephen Harper for making me realize that even though I've been trying to keep up with my traditions, that I have been letting them slip through my fingers a little bit. And even as I'm awake, looking at it, it's going away. But no, not anymore. Making me remember who I am, who my elders taught me, who I should be. And finally, I want to thank him for bringing us all here today to show how much we care about everybody and our land. And that's what I want to talk about is today. Today, we are all we as all First Nations people. Today, we as all people living here, whether you call it Turtle Island, call it North America, call it Canada. Today, as all people living on Mother Earth from all four directions. Today, we must put aside our differences. We must all respect each other as equals. Today, we must protect our future generations. We must all rise up against those who do not hold this true. Today, we must all stand together and be divided no more.
That was my son. And as he said, he was never recognized as a status or non-status Indian. And if you look at me, do you think my son is non-Aboriginal? Anyways, I'll ask again, for the 10th time today. Stephen Harper, can you hear us now? And now I ask you, as I did at the beginning, Bring your minds together so we become one. As I do the closing prayer, at the beginning of all our ceremonies, at all our gatherings, when we wake up in the morning as Aboriginal people, the first thing we do is thank all of creation for being here for us. Imagine a world with no water. Imagine a world with no trees. Imagine a world with no birds singing or no animals walking this earth. I want these things to be here when my grandchildren grow up. I have 2 grandsons, and I want them to see what we see. The day will come when I have great-grandchildren. I want those great-grandchildren to see what we see. And in our daily lives, we're so busy with our lives. We never think for 2 seconds to thank creation. How many of you take the time in the morning to say, thank you, Mother Earth, thank you, waters, thank you, human beings, thank you, trees, birds, animals, thank you, 4 winds, thank you, Grandfather Thunders. This is what we're going to do now. So I'm going to ask you to bring your minds as one. And every time I say, this means so be it in your minds. I will thank all these things in creation. As I finished this prayer, I said, I have named everything on creation. If there is anything in this prayer that I have forgotten, I ask you to remember them in your prayer. Nyawo. And I hope everyone remembers this day, and don't let it end here. We have a long, hard fight on our hands. Don't let Harper win. Please, let us save our Mother, the Earth. Let us save our waters. Let us save our trees and our animals. To Nyawo.